All right, Oklahoma State. We got the Battle of Bedlam here once again with these two teams. You know, it's funny with Oklahoma going to the SEC, there's doubt about whether this rivalry will continue, and that's a shame. There should be Oklahoma versus Oklahoma State every year. But we do have it this Saturday. We've got Oklahoma 5.5-point road favorites in Stillwater, 62.5 being the total here in this game. There's no way I'm fading Oklahoma State right now. In fact, I'll be on them. I know I will be on them. I know it's a bounce back spot for Oklahoma, their first loss of the year against Kansas last week. But Oklahoma State is one of these teams. You talk about coming from that concerning start. Gundy didn't even know who his quarterback he could count on would be. He was going back and forth with Garrett Rangel, Gunnar Gundy, his son, and then Alan Bowman. Finally settled on Alan Bowman. And since he settled on him at quarterback, the offense can't be stopped. It's unbelievable. It's every week this team is putting up big points. They're running the ball. They're going fast again because they've got the confidence back on offense. Yeah, absolutely. I love what I'm seeing from Oklahoma State on the offensive side of the football. The defense is still a little bit leaky. They did shut down Cincinnati last week in that game. No question about that. But they're still not great on that side of the ball, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, especially when they play a pretty good offense, and they will see one here with Dylan Gabriel and Oklahoma. Let's not forget they gave up 32 to Kansas, 34 to West Virginia, 34 to Iowa State. So I like the over here too. This feels like an old-fashioned battle of Bedlam shootout. And we know we've seen some high-scoring affairs with these two teams in the past. Last year, not so much, but a couple of years ago, we saw 37-33 for Oklahoma State here in Stillwater. I could see it. I see something like 34-31 in this game, and that gets you over this total. Doesn't look like weather's going to be that bad. Sunny and no heavy wind in Oklahoma State for this game. So I like the home dog, Oklahoma State, and I like the over here. What do you think here, C-Mac?
I think Oklahoma bounces back and wins this game, but I don't know if you want to lay that touchdown. What we've seen the last 3 games from them is that defense that was good against some of these shittier teams. It's still the Oklahoma defense. Like they gave up, 30 to Texas, 29 to UCF, and then 38 last week, and it could have been more against Kansas. Being at a couple picks there. They were having a tough time all day long. Yeah, I think we get a back and forth game here. I think Oklahoma might win this, but yeah, I kind of lean the dog here. Oklahoma State riding high. Just when you think Gundy is just down and out, maybe this guy's on the end from the depths of death. Bring it back. Bring it back, Jose.
Connor. Tell him, Connor. I fired him 4 weeks ago. I fired him 2 years ago.
I know you did.
Give up on a coach that's done as many great coaching jobs in a season as Mike Gundy's done. I know it started.
Jose does.
Bail on.
Jose does.
I gave up on him because he can't decide between a quarterback, and then it took him 4 weeks, and here we go. We get embarrassed by South Alabama. It's fine, but guess what? This is going to be the final bedlam. Those cowards won't schedule us in the SEC. They're cowards. The final bedlam, Oklahoma State wins it. It's annoying that's a 2:30 or 3:30 kickoff, but that's fine. Oklahoma State wins this game. I hate Oklahoma. They're a bunch of losers. They're fraudulent. And Alan Bowman, who I learned who he was about 3 weeks ago, is my guy now. Because Spencer Sanders transferred to Ole Miss just to sit on the bench and suck. So let's go, Pokes. Oklahoma State wins this game outright, damn it.
Well, he's got to be. There he goes. He's got to be the guy. He's their fan, and he's now your quarterback.
Yeah.
So a lot of rah-rah from our guy, Jose. Reverse
lot of rah-rah from Jose. And, this is, like I say, it's sad that this rivalry is coming to an end. But, Oklahoma State, man, I mean, they've just become just unbelievable. Like 4-0 straight up, 4-0 against the spread. And it's not been a cupcake schedule either. Kansas State, West Virginia is pretty solid. Cincinnati was a weaker opponent, but they destroyed them. You play it's on your schedule. And Cincinnati's a rough team right now, but they beat the piss out of them on Saturday night, 45-13. So that's what you want to see, that Oklahoma State's not just beating the weaker teams, but beating them up. So I think they're ready to give Oklahoma a game here on Saturday night, what should be a high-scoring affair, as we both alluded to.